Joining us on the show is Aeroflex Industries. The company's Q3 revenue grew 21%, while its margin came in at 22.9%. To discuss how the quarter was and what lies ahead, let's welcome Asad Daud, MD of Aeroflex Industries. Well, thank you so much, Asad, for joining us. First up, when you met us last time around, you spoke to us that you should be able to go ahead and achieve a mid-teens revenue growth as far as FY26 is concerned. 9 months, you're standing at 11%. Q4, do you expect the heavy lifting to be done, or do you expect a certain a spill across to Q1 of FY27?
So first of all, thank you so much for having me here. We stick to our, as I informed last time, that we'll be having a mid-teens growth in terms of the top line. The Q1 for us was very bad, and hence if you see the last quarter, we have grown at almost 20%. So we'll be hoping to continue the same in the near future as well.
Okay, so you stick to your mid-teens revenue growth for FY26. What about margins? You had indicated 21 to 22%. Do you stick to that? And now we are almost towards the end of this fiscal. What is the ordering activity looking like, if you have any visibility for FY27 as well in terms of growth?
So yes, in terms of our margins also for this financial year, we would be in the range of around 22% EBITDA margins. And in terms of the EBITDA growth, we'll be hoping to achieve EBITDA growth as compared to last year of at least 25%. And looking forward for the next year also, with the kind of capacities that are coming up, we would expect our margins to grow by at least 25% in the next financial year as well.
Okay, so you expect margins of 25%, or you expect EBITDA to increase by 25% in the next fiscal? I'm a little confused there.
Yeah, EBITDA to increase by 25%. The margins would be in the range of 22 to 23% over the next year.
Okay. You did a fundraising activity, late last year. Have you deployed the funds? And also, you've entered what is also a very highly competitive cooling industry as far as data center is concerned, although a very highly growing one. Give us a sense of what kind of top-line contribution, that can give for you in Q4, if you've already started supplying, and FY27, what are your targets there?
So in terms of the liquid cooling, right, I think it's a very nascent industry still in India, where we have just started to see this, come up, and we are among the first movers in this industry. So we see a huge potential in this business. We have just started from the last month onwards to start dispatch of our skid assemblies for the liquid cooling. And we expect that this business over the next couple of years would contribute a significant portion to our overall revenue. So we are extremely bullish on this particular segment right now.
Okay. Asad, you are bullish on this one. Give us a sense of by when do you see commissioning here? When will revenue start coming in? What is the TAM that you're addressing?
In terms of the overall liquid cooling worldwide market, it is right now at about 3 billion, is probably expected to grow at around 30 to 35% CAGR to almost 21 billion. So that's the global TAM that we have. Obviously, right now we'll be serving to our customers based in India. But over the next year or so, we will be expanding the same in the international market as well. And this is a big business opportunity that we have entered into. We have already started the dispatches of the first orders, and we have already seen more orders coming in now. And I think you will see a lot of our sales growth over the next year also being contributed by the skid assemblies.
Any initial estimates of how much it would contribute?
It would be difficult to give an estimate, but like I said, over the next few years, I think this business could contribute almost 30% to our overall revenue.
Okay, Asad, one last question, quick one at that. Currently you're working with a run rate, top line run rate, last 12 months of a little over 450 crore. Next 3 years, can you reach the 1,000 crore mark? So 35% coming in from the liquid cooling and the remainder from hose and assemblies. Is that a broad number we could work with?
Yes, that's the target that we have, that over the next 3 years, 3 to 4 years, we would aim to achieve the 1,000 crore top line mark, with all of the expansions that are currently ongoing, and also that is we plan to do in the future as well.
So FY29, 1,000 crore top line, 700, 750 crore coming in from the original hosts and assemblies, and the other 300, 350 crore on an expanded capacity. What kind of capacity utilization are you factoring in for that particular guidance?
We are looking at a capacity utilization of about 75 to 80%, on a rough estimate basis. So yes, our target is over the next 3 years to achieve that milestone. Along with that, also our target remains in terms of EBIT as well. So the top line for us obviously is important, but even the bottom line is as important as the top line. So our target would also be to achieve the EBITDA margins at that particular scale to about 24 to 25%.
Take that point. Asad, last question before we let you go. There's so much happening globally. You do have a sizable global exposure as well. Any positive outcome from the EU-India FTA? And what's happening globally currently when it comes to your demand for your products?
So if you see in the last quarter, we had more than a 30% increase in our sales from the European market. And, we feel with the EU FTA agreement in place, I think we'll see the next couple of years, we'll see a significant growth coming in from the EU, which over the past 3 to 4 years was almost stagnant. So we are extremely positive on this particular trade deal.
Okay, thank you so much, Asad, for joining us, giving us your view as far as how Q3 panned out and also a 3-year time horizon for hitting the 1,000 crore revenue milestone. Thanks once again. Well, we'll now slip into a short break. We'll get you more on the markets and stock specific action on the other side. Stay tuned.